Hi, folks. Well, here I am. Another Sunday, competing with football. But it doesn't matter what time I do it on Sunday, I'd still be competing with football, wouldn't I? Anyway, I'm going to play some songs today. I'm going to start off with a Robert Earl Keen song called Copenhagen. I went out last Sunday with my little Mary Ann. She said, please stay till Monday, and she grabbed me by the can. Well, she laid a big one on me and surprised me with her tongue. Her surprise was waiting there right between my cheek and gum. Copenhagen, what a flavor. Copenhagen, you can see it in my smile. Copenhagen, do yourself a favor, choose Copenhagen, drive them pretty girls wild. I went to the movies with my little Peggy Sue. I had my dip there in my lip just like I always do. Well, she didn't know I was spitting in my Coca-Cola cup. She took a great big swaller, threw her popcorn up. Copenhagen, what a flavor. Copenhagen, you can see it in my smile. Copenhagen, do yourself a favor, choose Copenhagen, drive them pretty girls wild. Well, the moral of this story is so very sad but true. Yeah, if you stay till breakfast, son, they'll want to marry you. Well, if you use my method, I'll guarantee no doubt. Dip some Copenhagen if you want to snuff them out. Copenhagen, what a flavor. Copenhagen, you can see it in my smile. Copenhagen, do yourself a favor, choose Copenhagen, drive them pretty girls wild. Copenhagen, drive them pretty girls wild. Copenhagen. Hi, Linda. Nice to see you drop in. You probably have football on in the background, right? Let's wink. Making a smile, making a nod. All right, next here up we got a song by BR549. Next up we have beer. Cheers, y'all. All right, now I'm ready. Now I'm ready. Well, remember when we hung in the low places in 1979? We used to think that it mattered to the man with the money. Well, we spent our dime. Well, the new illegal gal with the mohawk hairdo, chain around her neck. Well, you'd never recognize her if you saw her now. She done something that you never expect. She done traded in her Dodge for kicker boots, safety pin t-shirts and manual suits. Her hair's grown out and it's piled up high. She only shows her tattoos one at a time. Ain't ashamed of the way she was. Here's old Hank, she can't get enough. The punk rock records are gathering dust. Little Ramone's gone hillbilly nuts. Yeah, thrashing, dancing, still out there. The body's all piled high. She used to mosh in the pit with the best of them, you could see those elbows fly. Now she drink a blue ribbon and jitterbug to that honky-tonkin' beat. Yeah, get that line dance out of here, man. Give her room to move her feet. She done traded in her docks, kicker boots, safety pin, t-shirt, and Manuel suit. Her hair's grown out and it's piled up high. She only shows her tattoos one at a time. Ain't ashamed of the way she was. Here's old Hank, she can't get enough. Punk rock records are gathering dust. Little Ramona's gone hillbilly nuts. Yeah, I see her in the dance clubs everywhere, hardly ever at a shopping mall. She acts just as tough as she always did. She just looks a little country, that's all. She got Emmylou and Patti Smith on a 90-minute cassette, saying, where are you going to the end of the road where you still ain't been there yet? She done traded in her docks for kicker boots, safety pin, t-shirts, and Manuel suits. Her hair's grown out and piled up high. She only shows her tattoos one at a time. Ain't ashamed of the way she was. Here's old Hank, she can't get enough. Punk rock records gathering dust. Little Ramona's gone hillbilly nuts. Little Ramona's gone hillbilly nuts. Alrighty, alrighty. Got too much stuff in here. Dooba-dooba-doo. Forget what I'm doing. There we go. Move these guitars. Trying to move the guitars back. That might be enough. So, it's another Sunday. I went and played a couple of songs on stage last night. The Crooked and Wide was playing over at the Pesky Pelican like they do, like they were known to do on third Saturdays, maybe that's it. And so they were on break, and they said, hey, you want to play a couple songs? So I did. I don't remember what I played, but it was well received. Seemed to be, anyway. But the guy who, I borrowed the guy's, Jack's guitar, and Jack is like 6'5", and I'm like 5'10". So the guitar was like down around my knees. It's a little harder to play down there. It's a song by Larry Croce. It's I think it was his only kind of hit, only popular song that he did. And then he was the host of Mountain Stage for a big number of years, and I think he just stepped down. I think that Kelly Willis is doing it now, but I'm not sure who is exactly. Well, you know I love that organic cooking, always come back for more. Well, they call me Mr. Natural, down to the health food store. Well, I always eat good seesaw, white sugar don't touch my lips. And my friends is always asking me to take macrobiotic trips. But late at night I take out the strong box to keep under lock and key. And I take it off to my closet where nobody open the lid so slowly. Take a peek up north and south. Then I take out a Hostess Twinkie and pop it in my mouth. In the daytime I'm Mr. Natural, just as healthy as I can be. But at night I'm a junk food junkie. A good Lord have pity on me. Well, at lunchtime you can always find me at the Whole Earth Vitamin Bar, just sucking on my plain white yogurt from a hand-thrown pottery jar, and drink a little hand-pressed cider and a carrot stick for dessert. I'm a wiping my face in a natural way on the sleeve of my peasant shirt. But When the clock strikes midnight and I'm all by myself, I'll work that combination to my secret hideaway shelf. I take out a Hostess Twinkie, Dr. Pepper, and an old moon pie. Then sit back in glorious expectation of a genuine junk food heart. In the daytime I'm Mr. Natural, just as healthy as I can be. But at night I'm a junk food junkie. Good Lord have pity on me. Well, my friends down at the commune, they think I'm pretty neat. Well, I don't know nothing about arts and crafts, but I always give them something to eat. I'm a friend to old Yule Gibbons, and I only eat homegrown spice. I got a John Keats autographed Grecian urn filled up with my brown rice. But lately I've been spotted with a Big Mac on my breath, stumbling into a Colonel Sanders with a face as white as death. I'm afraid someday they'll find me just lying in my bed with a handful of Pringles, potato chips, and a ding-dong by my head. In the daytime I'm Mr. Natural, just as healthy as I can be. But at night I'm a junk food junkie. Good Lord have pity on me. Okay. Well, let's see. I got another Robert O'Keefe song here. Allergies. As soon as the heat stops, the allergies kick in. Well, I got a horse. Her name's Bad Luck. She weren't good looking, but she sure could buck, yahoo. Hey, hey. Yippee-yi-ki. Well, I put my mama on her, she threw her in the air. My mama said, son, that's a mother bucking mare, yahoo. Hey, hey. Yippee-yi-ki. Well, I took her to the rodeo, she won second place. She was really bucking good in that buck and barrel race, yahoo. Hey, hey. Yippee-yi-ki. Well, she won $1,000, I put it in my hat. I bought a brand new saddle, she bucked me out of that, yahoo. Hey, hey. Yippee-yi-ki. Well, she bucked me on the pickup truck, she bucked me on the fence. My daddy said, son, you got no bucking sense, yahoo. Hey, hey. Yippee-yi-ki. So if you got a bucker, don't ever buck around. That bucking mother bucker will buck you on the ground, yahoo. Hey, hey. Yippee-yi-ki. That bucking song. Okay. This is a Todd Snyder song. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. All we need is 10 and a 5. Car and a key, sober driver. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. Well, a couple of fellas from Abilene drove out all night to see Robert Earl Keen, and at the Cape Big Swine and Soiree dance, they wore baseball caps and khaki pants. They needed a smoke, so to save a little money, they got one from this hippie that smelled kind of funny. The next thing you know, they were both really hungry and pretty thirsty too. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. All we need is 10 and 5, car and a key, sober driver. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. Well, they found a store, said their beer was coldest, so they sent in Brad because he looked the oldest. He got a case of beer and a candy bar, and he walked on over where them registers are, put his fake ID on the countertop. The clerk turned, he looked back up. He said, son, I'm not going to call the cops, but I'm going to have to keep this car. The guys both took it pretty hard. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. Oh, how happy we would be if we only brought a better fake ID at B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. Well, they found another hippie named Sleepy John who claimed to be the one from the Robert Earl Keen song. He gave him the cash, he bought him some brews. It's a beautiful night out in Santa Cruz. They're feeling so good it should have been a crime. The crowd was cool and the band was primed. They got back up to their seats just in time so they could sing with all their friends. Yeah, the road goes on forever and the party never ends. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. All we need is 10 and a 5, car and a key and an able driver. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. Okay. Let's step back because I was feeling all washed out there by the video. Let me see if I can fix that real quick. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Hope everybody's having a great weekend. I have been working most of mine, but you know, that's just how it goes some days. Woo! That's a little better. Okay. Song by Tom Ball and Kenny Sultan. Called Perfect Woman. I found the perfect woman, boys, who could ask for more. She's smart and pretty and young and witty and owns a liquor store. Well, she also is my landlady, doesn't charge me rent. Well, she don't care if I lose my hair, where my money went. Yeah, she cooks like Betty Crocker. She can drink like old Dean Martin. Yes, got more gold than Ross Perot, and she's built like Dolly Parton. Yeah, she's the perfect woman, boy. She don't care if I snore. Well, she lets me hold the remote control, and she owns that liquor store. Well, I found the perfect woman, boys, it's her that I adore. Well, she plays guitars and smokes cigars, and she owns that liquor store. Well, she also is my attorney, she keeps me out of jail. Well, she don't get mad at the fun I had, she always knows my bail. She cleans house like Felix Unger, she can dance like Ginger Rogers. Yeah, she looks so pleasing, she's got season tickets to the Dodgers. Yeah, she's the perfect woman, boys, my love forevermore. Well, she makes good money and calls calls me honey and owns that liquor store. Yeah, she bakes like Sara Lee. She can fight like Billy Martin. Yeah, she got more bread than the Grateful Dead. And she's put together like Dolly Parton. She's the perfect woman, boys, knows all the baseball scores. Yeah, she's got smarts and never farts, and she owns a chain of liquor stores. Perfect woman. And this is something you always want to do for the perfect woman just because. Paul Thorne song. There was a time when I could make love all night long, like a big rooster in the barnyard. I felt strong. But now my private part needs an emergency jump start. I'm gonna go to Viagra before it falls. Well, my wife put on a sexy negligee, but I just had to turn the other way. She's so full of love frustration, 'cause I can't rise to the occasion. I'm gonna go to Viagra before it falls. Well, I'm not the man I used to be. This sudden lack of manly prowess is killing my self-esteem. Oh, I feel like such a failure with my broke down genitalia. I'm gonna go to Viagra before it falls. Well, Paul Thorne is probably the only songwriter in the world that has ever rhymed failure with genitalia. I know a man who is 96 years old. He poured Viagra in his Jello bowl. Now the old women won't leave him alone. He's king of the nursing home. I'm gonna go to Viagra before it falls. Well, I'm not the man I used to be. This sudden lack of manly prowess is killing my self-esteem. Oh, I feel like such a failure with my broke down genitalia. I'm gonna go to Viagra before it falls. Oh yeah, Viagra. That little blue pill. Oh, let's see. Oh, I'm not going to do that one. I don't have my ukulele. Ouch. Man, I just have too much stuff in here. Let me put that over there. And then I'm going to take it out, so I'll probably do the same thing again. Oh well. Helps if I play in the right key. It's a Dan Burns song. When I tell you that I love you, don't test my love. Accept my love. Don't test my love. 'Cause maybe I don't love you all that much. Don't ask what kind of music I'm gonna play tonight. Just stay a while, hear for yourself a while. And if you must put me in a box, make sure it's a big box with lots of windows. door to walk through and a nice high chimney, so we can burn, burn, burn everything that we don't like and watch the ashes fly up to heaven, maybe all the way to India. I'd like that. All the ancient kings came to my door. They said, you want to be an ancient king too? I said, oh yes, very much, but I think my timing's wrong. They said time is relative, or did you misread Einstein? I said, you really mean it? They said, what do you think we come here for? Our goddamn health or something. Well, everybody's waiting for the Messiah. Jews are waiting, Christians are waiting, also the Muslims. Seems like everybody's waiting. They've been waiting a long time. I know how I hate to wait, like even for a bus or something, an important phone call. So I can just imagine how darned impatient everybody must be getting. So I think it's time now, time to reveal myself. I am the Messiah, I am the Messiah. Yeah, I think you heard me right. I am the Messiah. I was gonna wait till next year, build up the suspense a little, make it a really big surprise, but I just could not resist. It's like when you got a really big secret and you're just bursting to tell someone. It was sort of like that with this, and now that I've told you, I feel this great weight lifted. Dr. Nussbaum was right. She's my therapist. She said, get it out in the open. I spent 10 long days in Jerusalem. Ooh, Jerusalem, sweet Jerusalem. All I ate was olives, nothing but olives, mounds of olives. It was a good 10 days. I like olives. I like you too. So when I tell you that I love you, don't test my love, accept my love, don't test my love. 'Cause maybe I don't love you all that much. Woohoo! Jerusalem. John Prine song coming up next. One of the first John Prine songs I ever learned. And I know a few John Prine songs. Woke up this morning, put on my slippers, walked in the kitchen and died. And oh, what a feeling when my soul went through the ceiling and on up into heaven I did rise. When I got there they did say, Mike, it happened this way. You slipped upon the floor and hit your head. And all the angels say just before you passed away, these were the very last words that you said. You said, please don't bury me down in the cold, cold ground. No, I'd rather have them cut me up and pass me all around. Throw my brain in a hurricane blanket and have my eyes. Yeah, the deaf can take both my ears if they don't mind the size. Well, give my stomach to Milwaukee, they run out of beer. Throw my socks in a cedar box, just get them out of here. Yeah, Venus de Milo can have my arms, look out, I've got your nose. Sell my heart to the junk man and give my love to Rose. But please don't bury me down in the cold, cold ground. I'd rather have 'em cut me up and pass me all around. So my brain in a hurricane, blind can have my eyes. Deaf can take both my ears if they don't mind the size. Well, give my feet to the footloose, careless, fancy free. Give my knees to the needy, don't pull that stuff on me. Hand me down my walking cane and send to tell a lie. Send my mouth way out south and kiss my ass goodbye. But please don't bury me down in the cold, cold ground. No, I'd rather have 'em cut me up and pass me all around. So my brain in a hurricane, blind can have my eyes. Yeah, the deaf can take both my ears if they don't mind the size. Well, the deaf can take both my ears if they don't mind the size. Some John Prine there. It's always a good thing to play. This song by Hugh Bloomfield. Great guitar player, songwriter. It's written in 1995, actually. I have to rely on muscle memory here. Whatever happened to Mozart's money? Where the hell did it go? They say he spent it all on wine and women, but even so, I know a guy who wrote a song for Garth Brooks, and now he's got it made for life. Mozart never really made a lot of money, and that's what I tell my wife. I'd like to know what happened to Poe's investment portfolio. Maybe he walled up in that crypt with his good friend Fortunato. I know a guy who knows Stephen King can be a sheik in the afterlife. Mr. Poe never made much dough, and that's what I tell my wife. I accosted the tales of Stephen Foster and the legendary William Blake. Say, honey, you can't count the money that a genius doesn't make. Well, Stephen's off from Hartford, big insurance man. William Carlos Williams was a pediatrician, and Elliot worked in a bank. Well, time will tell if they were poets as well, or if they're just big books on a shelf. Most of my heroes never made a lot of money, and that's what I keep telling myself. Whatever happened to Mozart's money? What about Van Gogh? You know there's more than blood that's red in the books of Edgar Allan Poe. Imagination, large denomination, something you will never earn. But the poor damn souls that made Mozart's money still got money to burn. Yeah, the poor damn souls that made Mozart's money still got money to burn. Mozart's money, burning Mozart's money, burning Mozart. Why you think it's so hot down there? I like to get my hands on a little Mozart's money. You know, like maybe just enough to pay for my coffee or buy enough gas to get back home. Mozart's money. Mozart's money. This next song is a song by Emily Cates. mostly performed by the Austin Lounge Lizards. You might recognize it. But Daddy was a man of letters. My mama was ahead of state. When they put their chromosomes together, they gave me all of their recessive traits. I'm an embarrassment to evolution. My disposition isn't stable and cruel. It's just a catastrophic blend when you're from the shallow end of the gene pool. My IQ is a negative number. I've got a sense of humor no one can stand. My development was seriously encumbered by playing music with that lounge lizards band. I'm a social director's nightmare. At dinner parties I just babble and drool. It's not easy making friends when you're from the shallow end of the gene pool. I'm from the shallow end of the gene pool. My extras make the doctors laugh when they tried to get my EEG waves. Well, I wasn't even on the graph. Biological research is booming. They're making breakthroughs like you wouldn't believe. They say genetic engineering in humans will someday soon be a reality. I'm gonna get me a DNA transplant. They're gonna rearrange my molecules. Some natural laws will have to bend to get me from the shallow end of the gene pool. I'm from the shallow end of the gene pool. My extras make the doctors laugh when they tried to get my EEG waves. Well, I wasn't even on the graph. I'm from the shallow end of the gene pool. I'm from the shallow end of the gene pool. This is a song by Steve Goodman and Michael Peter Smith. Well, I could learn to speak Vietnamese by myself. I could even teach them a good dog Ralph. I could learn to read you every book on the shelf. I could tell you fortune like the Oracle of Delphi. I could learn to tell you every fly by its color. I could even learn to swim as fast as Johnny Weissmuller. But I never could learn to get along without you. Don't you run away from me, I sure dig sex. You get love from your papa or your mama. You get one from a Turkish or a sauna. You get hot from tortillas or lasagna, but you get all three. You make it with me. I really must confess it gets me in the solar plexus when I think about the differences there are between sexes. Peanut butter sandwiches are really neat. It comes right down to it. You just can't beat that good old double SC double X. Camper the bad man, bigger than Texas. You're concave and I'm convex. Welcome to the world of sex. Is the Pope Catholic? Do I need you as rubber band elastic? Do I want you as the atom bomb drastic? Let's get heterosexually entwined. We fit like a Hong Kong suit, dear. I dig you more than I dig root beer. Green giant peas need a big green spot. Spend a lot of time eating your bod, walking around through fields of clover. Let's get naked and talk things over. You'll never know what's coming off next in the wonderful world of sex. Yeah, you'll never know what's coming off next, do you? In the wonderful world of sex. For those of you who remember Carl Wade, this is a song he always used to ask for me. Written by Chuck Brodsky. I was walking outside City Hall when I slipped and had a terrible fall. Negligence on the part of a don't care who. Well, I fell so hard I was seeing stars, dollar signs and men from Mars. The man who helped me up said I ought to sue. He was a lawyer. He was all out of breath. Once I had an accident. Not too bad, just a little dent, you know, a new Mercedes hit me from the rear. Well, the man got out in a three-piece suit and he asked if $1,000 would do. I said, well, let's think for a minute here. Talk to my lawyer. Might have whiplash, might have trauma. Let's not talk petty cash. I got a witness, put a hand on the Bible. Jury, jury, hallelujah. You might be liable. Well, I was trying to open up my map when I spilled some coffee on my lap. How's I supposed to know it's gonna be hot? Well, I went back to that fast food place and the manager with a happy face, I said, I want the name of whoever brewed that pot. Talk to my lawyer. Think we got a pretty good case. All we need are some crutches. Maybe I'll put on a neck brace. I got a witness, put a hand on the Bible. Jury, jury, hallelujah. Somebody's liable. Okay, joke. Talk to my lawyer. Talk to my lawyer. Well, let's see. I'm not sure how many more I got here. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm just going to do 2 more songs today. I'm going to be running a little short of an hour, but about to run out of gas here. Oh wait, I got some more gas right here. Wait. Okay, now we're going. This is a song by the Avett Brothers. I saw the Avett Brothers on the Americana Music Awards the other night. If you get a chance, you should try to find that show because it was really good. Really good. Call the Smithsonian, I made a discovery. Life ain't forever, and lunch isn't free. Loved ones will break your heart with or without you. Turns out we don't get to know everything. Get the young scientists, tell them come quick. I must be the first man to ever see this. Lines on my face and my teeth are not white. My eyes do not work and my legs don't move right. Call the Smithsonian, I made a discovery. Life ain't forever and lunch isn't free. Loved ones will break your heart with or without you. Turns out we don't get to know everything. I wonder if Romeo ever got scared, taking to ghost, or we abandon those we love most. What if you carry me and lay me down? Once you get used to me being around, call us Smithsonian. I made a discovery. Life ain't forever, and lunch isn't free. Loved ones will break your heart with or without you. Turns out we don't get to know everything. My bedroom's a doctor's office, my kitchen's a car. My life is a joke, my bathroom's a bar. I go there a lot, more than I should. I know I should stop, but it feels too damn good. Call the Smithsonian, I made a discovery. Life ain't forever, and lunch isn't free. Loved ones will break your heart with or without you. Turns out we don't get to know everything. Turns out we don't get to know everything. All right, everybody. Oh, no, I got one more song. I was going to say goodbye, but it's not time to say goodbye yet. I got one more song. It's another Robert O'Keefe song, but that's okay. Because who doesn't like Robert O'Keefe, you know? The evening sun was sinking down, a cool north wind blows. The new plowed ground was cool and fast. The river rolls and flows beneath that two-lane concrete river bridge between my house and town. On that hotbed farm to market road they call 1291. I'm saying, son, you'll see me searching, screaming down that lone highway. Dollar signs in both my eyes, I'm seeking out my prey. I'm praying, Jesus, will you send me just another 3 or 4? They pay $2.50 down, Hallettsville $3, maybe more. More than likely they'll be out tonight, wandering from the farms, waddling down 1291 to keep their bodies warm. I'm talking walking boots and neckties, and boots for rodeo. They don't run too fast, don't waste much gas. I'm making lots of dough. The armadillo, the armadillo, the armadillo never sees me when I hit him with my price. His life don't pass before his eyes, he's blinded by my light. So I hit him with my bumper, doing 60-65. They take him frozen down in Hallettsville, they don't take him alive. The jackal, the jackal cries, the jackal cries. Look, there's 2 of them walking down the line. I can't believe my luck tonight, this here MiG-29. So he rolled the first one running, but the second one's too fast. His tires left her screaming as he stomped down on the gas. Good God, his car was sideways flying. When the bridge wall hit the door, the impact shook the riverbed and his foot went through the floor. Forevermore. Forevermore was his last moment. From the bridge wall to the stream, from the specks of blood around his smile, spewing gasoline, and he screamed his raspy epitaph before he turned to flames. They pay $2.50 down in Hallettsville, and I ain't the one to blame. Ain't it a shame? The jackal cried, the armadillo, the armadillo. All right, everybody. Thanks a lot for listening. Hope you had a good time. I had a good time. And hopefully we'll see you next week. same place, same time. Everybody have a great week. Don't work too hard. And have some fun along the way. That's what all I got to say. See y'all later. Bye.